In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov vanished in the frozen wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Soviet Russia. What was supposed to be a challenging but routine expedition turned into one of the most disturbing and mysterious unsolved tragedies of the modern age. The group, composed of 8 men and 2 women from the Ural Polytechnic Institute, set out with full gear, diaries, and cameras, intending to ski across the Ural range. Their final destination was Ortiton, a remote peak whose name ominously translates to "don't go there" in the local Mansai language. If you're enjoying this, go ahead and subscribe for more hard-to-believe history. On February 26, rescuers found their tent ripped open from the inside. Their belongings, boots, and cold weather gear were still inside, untouched. Strangely, the hikers had fled the tent barefoot or in socks into sub-zero temperatures. Strack showed no signs of struggle or outside interference. Some had run into the snowy forest, wearing only underwear. Their bodies were found scattered across the slope over the next 2 months. 2 were near a campfire, frozen solid. 3 more found between the fire and the tent, as if trying to crawl back. The remaining 4 were discovered later in a ravine, partially buried in snow. But that's when things got even more bizarre. 1 woman was missing her tongue and eyes. Another had a crushed skull. 2 more had fractured ribs so severe investigators compared them to the trauma from a car crash, yet no external wounds. Radiation was found on some of the victims' clothing. Their skin had turned an unnatural orange hue, their hair prematurely gray. The Soviet government's official explanation? A compelling natural force. And that's where the theories began. Some believed it was an avalanche, though the slope was too shallow and there was no signs of snow. Others thought the group experienced hypothermia-induced madness known as paradoxical undressing, but that wouldn't explain the internal injuries or missing tongue. There were whispers of secret military tests, parachute mines, radiological weapons, or sonic blasts. Some even suggested a Yeti or alien encounter, but none of these theories fully accounted for all the evidence. In 2019, the Russian government reopened the case. Their updated conclusion? A slab avalanche. While it could explain the panic and tent escape, it still falls short of explaining the traumatic injuries and strange conditions of the bodies. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened on that mountain. Theories persist from secret KGB experiments to supernatural forces. The past where it occurred now bears Dyatlov's name, forever linked to a mystery that continues to haunt historians, hikers, and truth seekers alike. So what made 9 healthy, experienced people flee into the wilderness to die in such horrific ways? That answer may have died with them, buried under the snow, secrets and time.